Welcome back to Martin in the Next Dimension. Today I'm doing 3 more reviews for OWL3D Live 2D to 3D conversion. This game is The Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, the very first one. The very first Skyrim's grandpa, I guess. So it's now running in DOSBox in 3D. So I think my overall rating for this is B. I give it a B rating. It has some glitches, but in general, it's fantastic. You can play this game in full 3D. I love it. The glitches I think are pretty minor, and they only happen in very specific scenarios. Then in most of the game, you're seeing full 3D. So I'd say it's definitely worth it. Definitely a B tier. I think I said B plus earlier, but you know what I mean. The next game we have up is Fear and Hunger. I had a little trouble getting this one to run. It had to be window mode, but it was being really fussy with me. I think it runs only one resolution, so you have to stretch it to fill the whole screen. The 3D sometimes hits, sometimes it doesn't. You're going to see a lot of fluctuation on these menus as you switch between different things, and then later when I go in the game, it's going to fluctuate some. It's a little stabler than I thought it was going to be on the way back in, but in general, there are some interesting glitches to talk about in this as we play. So I guess my final rating for this game is C. I'd give it a C rating, almost a D, but I'll put it in the C because there are times when it looks kind of nice. But in general, the 3D is a little weak, and there's a lot of fluctuation. That's just tough, and there's a little bit of a pain for the setup. So C is really only if you really, really want to. If you really love the game, you want to see it in 3D, then you go with it. Otherwise, meh. The next game that I'm covering is Max Payne. It's first person mode, and it's the original Max Payne. I think I'm running a texture pack too, but that doesn't matter for the purposes of this. I had a lot of problems with Max Payne, and ultimately it comes down to the 3D usually was pretty nice, but the frame rate was unbelievably unworkable. Just terrible. What I ended up doing is experimenting over and over and over, trying a whole bunch of different frame rate, whole bunch of different techniques in order to figure out lowering resolutions, trying a whole bunch of different things to see if I get that frame rate to go up. And honestly, it just really never cooperated in a way, which is a shame because I thought the game kind of looked pretty good in 3D. My final rating for this is C tier. You'd think it'd be D with the low frame rate, but the 3D is phenomenal. If I can fix this, it's going to shoot all the way up for sure. And I'm going to keep trying because I really would like this to work. It's that good. Y'all have a good one.